Good morning, everybody. We're on the east side of Indianapolis at Koorsen Fire and Security with Randy Koorsen, and we are now in his fire museum. It is one of the most unique and incredibly, well, it's eye candy. How many fire extinguishers, Randy, do we have in here?
About 800.
800. And give me a year in terms of when they...
The earliest extinguisher is about 1868.
Yeah.
To actually today's date. I've got some few over there that are current.
And I guess everyone asks you this, but how do you find these, or do people find you?
Well, it was because I was in the fire equipment business. I would find them in some of our own shops.
Oh,
at
really?
First. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as that slowed down, eBay, there's shows around the country that flea markets.
Sure,
and,
sure.
And
you restore them. You've got a guy who polishes them.
A guy that polishes them. And he's about ready to...
Now, I know that just like if you had 800 grandchildren, you can tell me the name and something about each one, so I'm going to pick one at random. That one says George Washington. Can you do it?
Yeah. The George Washington extinguisher was produced by a gentleman by the name of George Washington Caney, and he had a business called the Indianapolis Fire Extinguisher Company from about 1910 to 1930, and these were only distributed in this area. So for a collector in California or whatever, they're very collectible.
Okay,
for
let's
that.
take a walk here. You did okay. I'm going to give you one more shot. I'm just going to pick one at random, okay?
All right.
Okay. Let's do, oh, that one says Stutz on it. Yeah. Okay.
That's a highly collectible one. There's only really two known in this area. Stutz was a manufacturer of this, fire trucks as well as cars, more so for like the Stutz Bearcat and things like that. And it was custom made for a fire truck.
Very cool. Okay, I want to ask you about a couple of others, and you have some other things in this museum, so we'll do that in the next segment, but I want to get a final shot. I think I compared it once. It's like bottles of wine, because they're very rare, right?
Right.
They are indeed. Okay, you don't want to miss the rest of the show. We will be back with more with Randy Koorsen. Stay with us.
Interesting.
I feel like it looks like a brewery in there.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
That's interesting how he got started, too. And just like, then you build your way to 800 fire extinguishers. So that's pretty neat. They all look sharp, too. Very cool.
I'm sure he polishes them right for his grandbabies.
Oh, right.
Takes
Takes very good care of it. Absolutely.